Which one?
They can
Wait,
hear
say
you
that
right
again?
now. They can hear you right now, by the
Yeah,
way.
say what
On
Okay, well, can you
TikTok,
repeat what you said or no?
yeah, on TikTok, they don't let you put like a link to like your stream or whatever whenever you post a story.
Oh.
No, on Instagram they do.
Oh yeah, I don't like that either.
No.
But I think it has to do with like they're trying to avoid like scammy stuff.
Uh-huh.
Cause like pretty much when people have like link trees or stuff like that in their bios or anything that takes you out of the website in the bios, TikTok will tell you, "Hey, you're about to leave Instagram, so don't go here unless you or excuse me, you're about to leave TikTok, so don't go here unless you trust it." Like they always give you that little alert.
That's crazy. Oh, Dark Flare.
Yep.
What's up, Dark Flare? How you doing, brother?
Let's go, Dark Flare. Woo!
I'm just doing like a reaction stream with Fo0py. I'm being a little lazy. It's like a rainy day. Let's go. So we're gonna react to Ananta first, because I was telling Fo0py about this. Spoiler alert, I've already watched it. I'm not like other YouTubers that I'm gonna pretend, oh my god, guys, my first time reacting to it. But whatchamacallit, I've been excited to this game for some time. To be honest, I'm kind of more excited for it than GTA 6, and I kind of want to show Fo0py about it. Doing all right, doing some gaming. W. Bro, I really want to play. I might put. Sorry to all my chompers out there. I promise I will go back to Expedition 33. But the new Silent Hill looks so sick. So like, I'm probably gonna start that. Plus, I'm expecting that Expedition 33 is gonna be longer than Silent Hill. So I'm gonna hop on that. Let's put it like that. I'm probably gonna hop on that. We'll see, guys. We'll see. I might do like a poll or something.
Real quick, you're not streaming to me on Discord, and also,
Oh yeah.
like your avatar looks a little bit weird. I don't know if you saw.
It's because I was it does that whenever I'm like whatchamacallit, whenever I'm like whenever I tilt my head it does that, which is kind of funny.
No, like I'm saying, like you have like a blue bar at the bottom.
Oh, I have a
Like
blue
if you
bar.
look at your YouTube screen, and
Oh.
then I'm floating on the top, like left side. There, you fixed it.
Oh, okay. I don't know what it was. That was weird. What game you been playing, Dark Flare? You been playing Helldivers? I know that. I know a lot of people's been on that lately. But yeah, Fo0py, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Thank you guys for liking the live.
Yeah, thanks for the likes, guys.
It's shut down?
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pause it a bit. Cause you know how it be with copyright. Let's go.
We just got here. How's it already closed? And who told us to come here in the first place? Oh, it was...
Paycheck? We still haven't got our paycheck!
You can see it, right, Fo0py?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
It's right ahead.
I love the bunny girl.
Same, bro. I like the waifu, the cat girl, that she had like the little dog. She was like, hi. I haven't seen her face, but I know she speak. What's cool about this too, Fo0py, I was telling her like officer, but this was gonna be like a gacha game, but they decided just to make it like a game. You're just gonna buy like skins and stuff, kind of like Fortnite. But all the characters and stuff, you can earn it in game, and they're gonna have outfits and stuff that you can earn in game.
That's good.
The combat looks so good, bro. It looks kind of like the Batman game. I can already see the poontang for this game. That's crazy. Poontang is wild.
We have a fellow gooner in chat.
Yeah, W Dark Flare.
Let's
W
go.
Dark Flare. We listen and we don't judge unless it's funny.
Hmm.
I'm probably gonna be running the bucket hat day one, bruh.
Hey, Sherry, you want to do that?
Whoa. The way it bounced and she just turned a little bit, am I right? That's like.
What a huge mosquito.
Oh,
Vibing with the music. So.
Guess I should go grab some.
What the? That's literally like me and Fo0py right there. Let's go.
real. I was literally gonna say that at the beginning.
You
It's
gonna
gonna be
cosplay
like
the
our
bunny
actual
chick?
heights.
Let's go. The cop chick looks pretty cool too. Like I don't know if you've seen it. I only showed her for like a second. But she has like a dragon tail. They need to have more dragon girls like in anime. It's kind of hype. First time seeing this? Dark. Good thing I posted it, bro. Now you can be hyped too. Look at that. You can arrest people. Let's
What
go.
is she? Because she has horns and a tail.
She's a dragon. She's like a dragon girl.
Oh, okay.
So hype. That's how it looks when Fo0py drives too, guys. Like you see how you can, how she's like so tiny she can barely see the steering wheel. That's Fo0py. Hate crime time for real. Time for some police brutality. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh shit, he got drip right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty cute, the cop chick too.
Yeah. The bunny chick, is probably the cutest.
Oh. Oh, he's wearing a mask. We're in the Nike store.
That's, that's the bit I'm more excited for, that short-haired cat chick. I know she finna hit. We haven't seen her face, but I know she gonna hit.
That one?
No, the short-haired one. This one. This one. She finna be the waifu,
Oh.
bruh. She finna be the waifu, at least for me. She look kind of built. Bathhouse. I think that was just the hotel room. Oh yeah, that low-key is like a bathhouse. That's hype.
She looks like a fox.
This chick,
Her ears are kind of, or a wolf. Her ears are kind of longer.
Look at her, cat girl tomboy. Let's go. I'm glad they decided to make it a game though, like instead of like a gacha game. It's like there's just so
Yeah,
much
honestly,
going on.
I don't think I would play any other gacha game other than the Neko one. Cause like right now that I'm watching this, like it looks cool and everything, but I'm not like super hyped because as you know, I'm not like you that I like game all the time. So I'm like, I'm already overwhelmed with what I haven't done. Um, But like the Nikkei game, I don't know. Maybe because I'm not experienced, but like what I was expecting out of a gacha game, like I haven't gotten it out of the Nikkei game. And maybe I'm doing something wrong and I'm not checking the right places. But I feel like I would log in a lot more often if I was getting outfits all the time or something.
I mean, the thing about gacha games, it's not like you get outfits every time. There's like incentive for you to put money down and to roll for characters or roll for outfits. Like that's essentially what it is. It's not
Yeah,
like
but wasn't it you or Rongo that told me like you're like, oh, you actually get good free stuff here?
yeah, I mean you can get everything for free. You just gotta look into it and you have to play the game. Like let's put it like that.
Yeah.
There is some outfits that I'm pretty sure at least that like you have to go out of your way to buy. And they'll just have like a price tag. Like it'll be like 15, I think, or like 17 bucks. Here, hold up, let me check chat. This definitely feels like something I'd play at my own pace than having to worry about missing out on stuff. Yeah, that's definitely what they said. Like I was actually reading some stuff on their website. And like if you want Dark Flare, you can check it out. If not, you can believe me. But I was like reading on the website, and it said that like obviously there's gonna be an option for people to pay for stuff if they want to. But like all the characters and stuff, you can do it at your own pace. You just have to like unlock them. They're just gonna have you pay for skins and stuff. Like even some of the skins too, like they said they're gonna have a lot of stuff for free, which is pretty sick. It honestly seems like not to be funny, but like anime GTA but better. I'll believe you. Why would a stranger on the internet lie to me? Of course, bro. Yeah, why would your commissar
They always
lie to
tell
you?
the truth on the internet.
Hello, Cap, are you there?
Are you talking to me or hosting a block party?
I found him
Oh
6
shit,
middle room
Spider-Man.
facing south.
Yeah.
But next time, I'm done playing the delivery guy.
Did your cover get blown?
Look at the time! What's taking you so long?
Huh? I'm already skipping red lights as it is.
I know, I'm just venting about the roasting I got today. Good thing
How
I'm
you-
chill or I'd be dodging all their takeout.
How you doing, Ochimpo-san?
Forget it, just make sure you don't get caught.
Chill. I'm almost there. I won't get pinched.
That's so funny.
Hey! Cap? Cap!
I heard they are gonna have some multiplayer things, kind of like where you can drop in with your friends, but it's mostly gonna be like a single player experience. Kind of think of it like kind of like GTA Online. That's kind of what it sounded like. And you can pre-register right now. I guess it's telling you right there. But like if you go to the website, you could pre-register, and then if you're lucky, you could play the game early. Let's go. Plus, they usually give you stuff when you pre-register for games like this. Yeah, that's what's kind of cool, Fo0py too. Like if you pre-register for like gacha games or games like this, in general, they'll give you stuff for free. Like me, before Nikkei came to like PC, I like pre-registered, so they gave me like a crap ton of summons for free, and they gave me like a custom for like Rappy and stuff. So always whenever you see a game like this that you're like, oh, I'll probably try it out, I'll probably play it. It's a good idea to pre-register. But yeah, let's get to the nitty gritty.
To the meat.
World's deadliest pork.
World's deadliest pork.
Yeah, world's deadliest pork, bro. All right, let me skip. He probably yaps at first. Yep.
Can't believe I gotta see the commercial again. I love this commercial. Chat, y'all
Booba
not like this commercial.
Lagoon.
I could watch this every day.
We'll
What
probably
the hell?
pre-register in a bit. Let's go.
I literally could see this
Hashtag not spawns, but the game looks fun.
every day right here. I could.
Could be sponsored though. Could be sponsored if Ananta wants to pay me.
Welcome to the Goob Lagoon
Let's go.
with the slide zone.
Let's go. CaseOh's water
Ladies
park.
and gentlemen, welcome to the slide zone. That's safe. It is what it is. You know what's absolutely crazy about Goob
That
Lagoon,
safe
though,
is
or
crazy.
Water Park Sim? We actually have
Non-sponsor goon squad. Yeah, I'd get paid to goon too. Brother, what's that thing called again? Fo0py? I'd love to have a Fo0py sponsorship. That'd be
Team
sick.
Dakota
What's
ever again
that?
Since that day.
A Fo0py, pretty much what there is like they're like a subscription. They give you digital access to like I guess like dojins and stuff.
Let's go.
And what they'll do is like as soon as like a hentai artist or whatever they draw something in like Japan, they'll translate it for you in like English or whatever.
Dang, that's
So
worth
it's
it
like-
right there.
It's literally worth it. And they give you discounts on their shop because like if you want to get physical copies, you can order it through them. And they have exclusive like stuff that you can't get anywhere else. I'm literally being an ad for them, bro, and they're not paying me.
I was literally like manifesting that sponsor.
They're gonna come. They're gonna pull up. They're gonna pull up. They're gonna see I was a day one. They're gonna see I was a day one. I didn't even get paid, and I'm part of it. BRB, bathroom and lunch. All right, you're good, bro. Thanks for showing up, bro. Thanks for showing up. But like I was saying, you can buy stuff too. Like they sell hentai, like anime figures and stuff too, and like body pillows, and like goon devices. Like it's pretty sick.
It's like they actually killed off the character from the code of the game. Like, we've seen repeat customers over and over again, but we actually have never seen Dakota again. Never. It's like she's actually gone, bruh.
That's crazy. The first fatality at Goob Lagoon.
Hot dog. Because everyone loves a good hot dog.
That's so
I know
true.
you right.
That's so true. I'm gonna be about 5 of them tomorrow.
Lemonade stand.
You agree, Fo0py? You like a
I'm
good hot dog?
confused. Like, what is this? Like, is this an actual place, or is this what he wants to open?
It's a
Hypothetically?
thing that he did like in like a video game, but apparently now he does want to open a water park supposedly.
Oh, okay.
And like someone made like a fake ad for it.
Oh, okay. I'm
And-
caught up now. I
And
was
then
so
after
lost.
this, we'll watch the actual like water park thing that he was
With
talking
park
about,
failures.
Install.
or the dangerous one. I mean, we could look up water park fails too after the fact, but this is just the deadliest water park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goob Lagoon legal team, they might have covered their bases. This is beautiful. Hold up! This is such a beautiful commercial already. This is beautiful. People are kicking the door down, trying to get into the new and improved Goob Lagoon. It's just beautiful. Man, I love it, dude. How could
Goon
you
Lagoon.
not love that?
Goon Lagoon would be my water park.
I speak
That'd
for
be your
everybody
water
in here.
park.
Y'all already know I do that anyway. Like every single person
Let's go.
that's in here, I speak for you. By
I'd make pretty cool stuff, guys. Like I'd make like a water slide. You'd low-key would have to be 18 plus to get in. Maybe 21 plus to be honest. But what we would do is like we'd have like a water slide that has like tentacles in there, bro. And they'd like fucking like be like touching you and stuff while you're going down. That'd be crazy.
Oh my god.
Like just like a bunch of like bad dragons stuck onto the tubes of the slide.
Stupid.
Everybody loves that,
Just
right?
like getting slapped by tentacles as you're going down.
Period. Period. Type 1 if I speak for you, because I do. Thank you. Hold on. Let me
What
see.
the hell? They have a
What the hell
website?
is this? How is it a
Look
whole
at the
website?
1-star reviews, chat. I mean, no 5-star. No 1-star. Yeah, 5-star.
Dude,
Look at the
CaseOh's fans are crazy,
5-star
bro.
reviews.
Like his
Yeah.
chat is crazy that they're over here making a
They're
website.
making a comeback.
He
I
hasn't
know you
even
may
done
look at
anything
this
yet.
right here.
Freak bull. Shut up, fruit. I know you'd have a VIP pass, bro.
Right? And you may be like, man, 2.8 out of 5 stars, that's horrible. But when you see the second best category is 5-star reviews, is that not a great thing? That's a great thing. Yo,
Is that
I'm
pretty
too
good?
easy
That's kinda
with
good.
the 25 gifted
2.5
subs.
stars is kinda
Lord
bad,
have
though.
Mercy.
Yeah.
Give me some W's for I'm too easy with the 25 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that. Thank you. See what we got here. Guest reviews. What are guests? Wow. Okay, 2-star. From Daisy. Daisy from Mario?
Daisy Deemer. Or Dimer.
What?
Thank you for the organs. I'm an organ recovery coordinator. Thanks to the way the park is managed, we have saved 15 lives through organ donation. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Tased and paralyzed by the owner. That's
Yo,
crazy.
hold on.
At me
Hold
when
on.
you're done streaming. We'll see, fruit.
Yo, Trav. Yo, YB Trav
Drop a like and make me think about it. Let's go.
with 10,000 bits. That's
Let's
Dev.
go.
Dev here. Glad you like the billboard. Thank you for all the love and being such a great sport. Would love to know what features you think we should add. I actually thought of one last night.
Dude, you know what would be kind of cool, bro?
What?
I'd be down to do it too for like the theoretical Goon Lagoon. We could have like
Oh my god.
we could have like a water slide that like you know
Yeah.
like kind of like the top one that I was telling you about that you go down and you slide around the bowl and then you fall
Yeah.
down into like a pool. We could have
Yeah.
that and then like on Halloween we have it like with green water. That way it's like a witch is like making you into like a potion. That'd be kind of cool.
Let's
I
go.
don't know if this is a thing in the game, but I ain't never heard it. It could.
I'll go to the water park.
And in 1997, there was a theme park like no other. An infamous experiment that injured thousands, hospitalized hundreds, and killed half a dozen.
The most
Damn.
Frick.
The owner was like, I'm not gonna hassle
I think
the
this was
kids
in
with a bunch of
Florida.
rules.
I
I'm
think
just
I
gonna
heard
leave
about this
safety
being
up
like in
to them."
Florida or something.
Yeah, I think I've heard of this one too.
This looks pretty peak though, bro. Like this like fake little mountain thing. I'd jump off of it.
Yeah.
Is this a meme?
Is this the main?
This is real?
Gene Mulvihill's Action Park was a hugely popular and much loved New Jersey attraction, remembered fondly for
No,
its
that's like
exper-
me. Did you ever watch those like commercials about the Bahamas or whatever that they had like a water park there? And they were like, we have actual sharks in the pool or whatever. You remember that?
No.
Or was I just imagining things? But I'm pretty sure there's like a water park. Let me see. Bahamas shark pool. Yeah, shark slide. Yeah, it looks like this. And there's
Oh,
sharks
but
in
you're
the
going
water.
through it.
Oh, I
Click it.
didn't know
Let me
there
see
was
that.
a tube. I didn't know there was a tube.
Bro, you would go in through the sharks? That's crazy, bro.
I thought you
Actually,
went
I
through the
would swim with
sharks.
sharks.
What if they're
I
like
would swim
lemon
with the
sharks?
sharks.
Lemon sharks are
That's
supposed to
such
be
a cool
chill.
slide.
Yeah, that is really
Yeah.
cool.
I would swim with like if they had a tour thingy and they were like, oh, it's unlikely they're gonna bite you, but there's always a risk, I would do it.
Whoa, they have one with stingrays? That's so crazy. Yeah, let's watch the POV. In POV, you're at the Bahamas. This looks so scary for me when I was a kid. Like, if I would have known there was a tube, I wouldn't have cared. But in the advertisement, they make it look like you fall down the slide into like a pool of sharks.
Well, have you seen the park where the kid got decapitated, bro?
Yeah. He was
Yeah,
like on the
like,
speed
for me-
slide.
Yeah. But like for me, after that, I'm like, I am kind of afraid of like big water slides like that. But before, I would have probably had no problem.
I feel like this one isn't too big. Oh, wait, but you do go into
Looks
like a
big.
tube.
What do you mean?
Because you go into that tube.
Hey,
And let's mute it. Because you go down into that tube, like you see that little port right there, you could probably get clipped right there. Like GG's. Am I right? GG's if you hit that.
I mean, if you're playing around, yeah.
Like GG's if you hit that. Like that probably.
It's honestly crazy that I never got like injured or died like as a kid. Cause you know how like, I don't know if you ever did the thing where you were going down the water slide, but you'd kind of like sway yourself left and right. You know what I'm talking about?
Kinda. I could imagine it, but like I didn't do that.
But they would tell you like, don't do that. And I would do it.
That's crazy.
And like I could have flown out the side or something.
Nah, bro, I was a little pussy when I was on the water slide because I was on that one that I told you. Like I got early access. Oh, I think this guy's gonna show one like that. Let me go to his video. But like this, like you see on the thumbnail, how it's like a top. I was on one of those like that. Let me see if it shows.
Yeah, that looks scary.
It's so scary, guys, because like there's no way that like it happens like naturally. Like there's no natural way you're gonna get this like phenomenon happening to you. But like what happened is like you literally spin like horizontally in a circle, slower and faster and faster and slower until you go down into like another pool. Damn, where the hell is it? Did he just cuck us, bro? It doesn't show it. It showed it in the thumbnail.
Liar.
What would you even call that?
A top, like I would assume, like or a funnel, a pool funnel, maybe, or a slide funnel,
water
slide. There we go.
But when you go through it, guys, it feels so unnatural. Yeah, this will show it. But like I went down one like this.
Funnel.
But like, oh no, this isn't
This
it.
raft slide drops you in a 45-degree
Oh, they're in a raft.
They're in a raft. The one that I went on, you're not in a raft.
Mm-hmm.
And you just kind of spin around because like them, they kind of move side to side. Like I don't know if you can see my mouse, but like me, I went around that bit like this, like in a circle, up until I went down into like the pool or whatever. And like it was really because like this one is kind of like at an angle. Like I'm sure you can see it's like at an angle. Mine isn't at an angle like that, like tilted. Like us, it's like kind of like it was like flat to the ground. So like it kind of, it's like literally like when you do the coin drop. Wait, hold up, this guy might show it. Yeah, I think his might show it. Yeah, like this, but bigger. But it's like this. But you see how you spin around? But it was way bigger than that, guys. Like his was a little baby one. It was way bigger than that. I got so scared because it feels so unnatural to be moving sideways, spinning in a circle. That like I literally spread my legs out to slow myself down. That way I would just go down the tunnel because it was so scary. Like it feels like it shouldn't be a thing. Okay, this one's not. This one's a shark one, I think, right? POV, you're in the Bahamas. We already saw this. There was one that showed like stingrays. Oh. What? They have like a underwater. Slowly? Yeah, they have like a underwater lazy river. Yeah.
That's pretty cute.
That's pretty badass. I'd get on that.
The sharks following because they want a snack.
Those are like the chill sharks though. They look like lemon sharks. They look kind of cute. That one's missing like its top fin, I think. Yeah, those are like little baby sharks. You think they could mess you up?
I'm sure if they wanted to.
Oh,
baby
this one's
shark.
cool.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, this is just the inside of it. Oh, I don't want to look at his toes. His toes are nasty.
Mental and thrilling ride.
I haven't seen anything too.
Oh my
goodness,
a loop.
That is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
There's no way that works.
Yeah, I wonder why people died. You probably snap your neck, bro. Like while you're going that. Like if you're somebody of like average height, bro, you'd probably snap your neck. Maybe worse, bro, if you're a little person, because you just go flying in this tube.
in bankruptcy, scandal, and tragedy.
A lot of people got hurt over there. As you can see, it was like extreme sports. They nicknamed it Traction Park.
A slight
Bleeding all over the place.
alteration of its official slogan sums it up quite well.
Bro, imagine going down a water slide and then the water turns red. I would poop myself.
Yep. I'd be like, am I gonna
where
die?
You're the center of the accident. In today's video, we're going to dive into the strange world of America's deadliest amusement park.
No, like that person that recently died, bro, like in Universal, supposedly. I didn't fact check, it could be lie, but supposedly someone like died on the ride, and like imagine being on the ride next to them. It's like, damn. Like even
That'd
if you
probably
didn't
be
die, that's
worse.
so traumatic.
That'd
You'd
probably
never be the
worse to a
same.
degree. Yeah, because you'd never get on a roller coaster again. Like you'd kind of be like, oh my god. Because like imagine you're sitting next to them, they go flying off. You'd probably grab onto the thing and like really tight. Like you'd probably tense up and grab the thing. There's no way they finish the ride after that though. That's the good thing. There's no way they finish the ride. Like they probably pause it and let everybody off. Because hell no.
More.
Well, the most horrifying thing is like it doesn't matter if you're like, help, stop, like nobody can hear you. Like you're screwed.
And you gotta hope Larry on the security cam's doing his job and not trying to rizz up the local hose.
On the 26th of May 1978,
Look at him, bro. He looks like he killed people. He's like, he's like, Action Park. It'd be terrible.
Oh man, I was making good money. Yeah. How can I keep this open so I keep making the money?
Bro, look at his shirt, bro. That's how you know he likes to party.
Hill stood admiring
Yo, mother with the 5, thank you.
He hoped would transform his business forever. Gene, as he was known, owned a company called Great American Recreation, which crucially operated a ski resort in the Vernon Valley and Great
This
Falls.
is unbelievable. What you mean, CaseOh's past life? This is like what happened in game like 40 years ago or whatever.
Areas of Vernon Township, New Jersey. Gene really wanted to address an inevitable
Low key, it does seem like those corny movies that they'd give like on the Disney Channel. That there's like the evil guy who owns like the mountain that has like a ski resort. You know what I mean? But like this is what happens whenever like the group of teenagers don't beat him in the snowboarding competition. Like he opens a water park and then people die.
Now they're going to pay.
During the summer off-season, when the snow has long disappeared, your resort turns into little more than a regular grass hill. And as the snow goes, so does a significant majority of your business. Ski resorts had for some time been experimenting with opening summer attractions to make the land bring in revenue during this off-season. And Gene wanted to do the same. Following the example of other resorts, in 1976 he installed a 2,700-foot alpine slide down one of the steeper trails, and by 1978 added 2 water slides and a go-kart track. The result was a collection of attractions.
Bro, that rock right there, like you were saying, if you move side to side, that looks like that rock's there just to murder you. Like it's just like boop.
Why would they leave those rocks there for real?
That's
like,
what
why
I'm
would
saying.
They leave them there?
That's what I'm saying. He's like, oh no.
It's not even an aesthetic. Like it's literally like, why is the rock there? Why is it there?
He wanted to add a bit of danger. It's like the guy from FNAF, bro. You remember the guy that made the animatronics to like kill kids or whatever? This guy made this park to kill people. Like that's why he has the rock there. He's like, oh no, it was an accident. It's just this oddly neck snapping height rock there.
Known as Vernon Valley Summer Park, which would open that May. This made it one of the first water parks in America, and over the following 2 decades would grow to 75 separate rides.
Damn, that's huge, bro.
It's under.
That's like Disneyland. That's literally like Disneyland. The spa. The spa looks kind of hype.
Oh my goodness, this is insane.
That's what I would do, the safe shit where people massage me.
This is the real layout, huh? Is this place still open?
The flying
turtles.
Oh
my god. Is this place stupid?
Look what's ridiculous, bro. This is how you know everything was downhill. Sponsored by Pepsi, bro. They have Pepsis everywhere. They don't have Coca-Cola. They have Pepsi.
its rebranded name Action Park. But as well as its massive size, Action Park was unique in one very particular way. As his son Andy Mulvihill put it, Gene didn't want to do the same old shit, where you just get strapped into something or it twirls round. He wanted to take the idea of skiing, which is exhilarating because you control the action, and transfer it into an amusement park. There's inherent risk in that, but that's what made it fun.
Oh
This
my
simple
goodness.
philosophy of
That's kind of a cool theory, though. Like, I could kind of get behind that.
putting the guest in control made the park hugely successful, but would also become its biggest controversy. Action
Controversy.
Park's first ride was coincidentally one of its all-time most dangerous. The 2,700-foot sledding track was constructed out of a mixture of concrete, fiberglass, and asbestos.
Bruh. Either the freaking cancer gets you or the freaking ride kills you.
Asbestos!
Slide down the winding track
Asbestos.
on a small sled.
Bro, because you know if somebody's in front of you while you're going down that, you're getting sprayed in the face with asbestos.
Using only a handbrake to slow their descent. Injuries were atrociously frequent as patrons were sent down without much prior warning of the high likelihood their sled
Oh
could jump the
my
tracks on tight
goodness.
corners if
Oh
they
my
failed to
God.
apply the required amount
Bro,
of
he
braking
just
or
kicked
lean
them.
to distribute their weight properly. Owing to poor maintenance practices, the
Bro,
Not
look
the
at
dad with
that.
the little kid.
Look at that shit. That little bump right there, that would kill you.
sled's braking system would really only offer two settings: extremely slow and a speed described by a former employee as death awaits. The result was patrons usually wearing only bathing suits and most definitely without any helmets or protection.
This has to be a joke. They literally, the employee said the speed was called Death Awaits. It's a surreal park.
That's so crazy.
I'm taking that name. That's a great name. I'm using that on one of the slides.
Death awaits.
Thrown off
Hey,
their
the green
sled,
slide.
suffering
Hey, the
severe
green
abrasion.
death.
Bro, low key, if he does open Goob Lagoon, that would be a sick stream.
Forever now. We're straight up stealing this name. Death Awaits.
And
We
broken
getting on
ribs.
that one.
Between
We getting on that one day one.
1984 and
I'm not.
1985,
I'm
the
good.
slide alone was responsible for 14 fractures
Death
and
awaits.
26 head
Oh
injuries.
my-
In fact, it's reported that at the end of a
I'm
busy
gonna be
day,
where the
staff
babies
would
are,
find
where the
certain
little
sections
mushroom is. The water's only fucking ankle high. That's where I'm gonna be.
You're gonna get the other angle of me flying through the air, bro.
of the slide coated in a reddish sheen of blood and shredded skin. Staff kept a magic potion.
And
of
then if the ride
70%
doesn't kill you, I
alcohol
will.
and 10% on hand to
What
spray
the-
down severely carpet burned patrons. An employee was ejected at such a high velocity that the resulting injury gouged the back of his legs and butt so badly that he needed 200 stitches. And finally,
Oh my
just to add
God.
insult to injury, because the
Dude, when he went falling off, it literally ripped his butt cheeks off of his back.
Alpine slide traveled directly under the park's former ski lift, those riding would routinely get spat or urinated on from above.
Oh!
Bro, some people are fucking animals. Like, literally, dude, they're just fucking animals. They should just be with the monkeys. They really should. They should be with the monkeys and the wild. In the wild, they
That's
should
so
not be amongst
fucked up.
fucking. That's
Dude,
so disgusting.
imagine they rip your butt cheeks off and then they're like spraying on you.
They piss on you.
They piss on you while your butt cheeks are hanging off. That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
This place makes the Goob Lagoon look like a daycare. Yo, devs, I got an idea. Yo, I'm too
Here we
easy
go.
with the 10 gifted. Yo, devs, we need a slide that's so big that you have to take a ski lift up to it. But the catch is customers can like straight up take dumps mid ski lift and it'll fall like on the other customers.
The slide was located at the Alpine Center.
Dude, I would not get on a water slide that you have to take a
The other
fucking
two
ski
being
lift to
Motor
go
World
up on.
and Water World,
Hell
which
no.
housed the vast
Fuck that shit, like honestly.
majority
There's no way they slow you down enough.
majority of the park's rides. The nearby skateboard park was closed after only a single season due to inadequate build quality. The skating bulls were separated from each other by pavement, which in many cases did not match the height of the bull edge, meaning boards would get stuck on the lip. A former employee commented it was responsible for so many
That's crazy, bro.
injuries that we covered it up with dirt and pretended it never happened. And in fact, some of the rides were so dangerous, they never even managed
the landlord special, bro, at the water park
to open to the public at all. The Bailey ball.
What the fuck is that?
That looks like, guys, we're gonna show you.
You will die here.
We're gonna show you the deadliest torture methods that were used in World War II, and they would show you this pod, bro.
What the fuck is that?
Action. Essentially a large steel sphere with industrial roller wheels.
That looks like a dive bell for an underwater welding mission 3,000 feet into the Pacific Ocean. What is this?
That looks like a fucking mine, bro. Like those underwater mines. That's what it looks like.
All around the outside, creating what can only be described as a replica World War II era anti-submarine mine.
I literally said that. I literally said that shit.
Growing up, they got them big old mines in the water. That's exactly what that looks like.
Can only be described as a replica World War II era anti-submarine mine. The idea was a human rider would be secured inside and rolled downhill on a PVC pipe track.
Bro,
what the fuck? A PVC pipe. What the fuck?
I guess I'm safe. They're inside the tank, bro.
The
That's
world
crazy.
with no regulations.
That is so crazy, bro. You'd probably explode, bro. Like if you don't get killed on the track, you explode inside of that bomb.
How
bro.
the fuck would it even work? I don't even see how it would fit in it. How would the tires not get stuck everywhere? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, it seems like you'd just you'd roll off of the track and you'd just go downhill and die. Like that's literally what it looks like.
Had expanded the piping, causing the ball with a man inside it to fly off the tracks, rolling down the steep slope uncontrolled and traveling straight through the parking lot across Route 94 and finally coming to rest in a swamp. It's said that the inspector watched silently as the ball came to a rest before promptly leaving without saying a word.
Bro, they had a guy inside of the ball to test it. And it did all that. It went across a highway. That's so crazy, bro. And he's so lucky he didn't get hit by a car too. Because then it would have been double homicide.
That's what I was thinking.
This masterpiece. After the first season in 1978,
damn, those cars look cool, bro.
Gene sought to expand this park, believing the best way to do this was, quote, by legalizing drunk driving in a collection of attractions.
Bro, what the fuck is this dude? This dude is literally the devil, like reincarnated on Earth. He's like drunk driving.
Legalize drunk driving.
The first ride of note
That's crazy.
Featuring 3/4 size Formula 1 races that could travel at over 50 miles per hour.
Holy shit, that little go-kart goes 50 miles an hour.
The park operated an alcohol drinks bar only a few meters away.
They were letting people get drunk and then go on go-karts that traveled 50 miles an hour.
Driving in my car, I just had a beer.
Oh my goodness, this is the worst place I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know why people are dying. We just encourage them to drink while driving. That's crazy. No fucking seatbelt, bro.
Drinks bar only a few meters away. Patrons would ride these races drunk and often underage using a fake driver's license. One employee actually broke into the park in the middle of the night, stole a Lola Racer, and disabled its inbuilt speed limiter before taking it for a joyride down Route 94. Police reportedly pursued the employee at over 90 miles per hour for several miles.
Who was working here?
Similar to the Lola Racers were the Super Go-Karts.
Holy
Drivers
shit.
were not required to present a license here, which would not be so concerning were it not for the fact that the inbuilt...
That's the thing too, like look at that, it attracts monkeys because then whatchamacallit, look at that, they got drunk on their own accord on their day off and they broke in and they took one out of there. I wonder what inspired them to fucking do that. Just saying.
Yeah, that's so wild. They probably just had the local crackheads working there. Like as security detail. They're like, they didn't even pay them in money. They're like, we'll pay you in fent and crack.
We'll pay in crack.
Let's see what Dark Flare
Legalize
said.
crack.
For real, we legalize crack and drinking while driving. Attracts monkeys is definitely a way to phrase it, lol. Bro, low key, bro. These people are animals. I don't know if you were here, Dark Flare. Monkeys. But they had like this freaking ski lift that went over this ride, and people would piss and they would spit over the people that were on the ride while they're on the ski lift. Here, let me see. Deciding to watch a movie, and I would like your opinion. Transformers 1 or the Fantastic Four movie? Yeah, bro, that's literally fucking gross. They are monkeys, that's my point. Because who else would piss on somebody like a monkey?
Transformers 1.
Is that the animated one? I've heard good things about that. I'd probably watch that one over it. Like if I had to make a choice. Let me see. Transformers 1. Have you seen the Demon Slayer movie? I'd probably recommend that over both of those if you haven't. Not to be biased about anime. But like if you want to watch one of those two, you've seen the Demon Slayer movie? Okay. Then yeah, I'd definitely go see one of those. I don't know if it's still in theaters too, but I watched Weapons recently and like, oh my god, bro. It's such a good movie. I'd recommend seeing that one too if you haven't seen that in theaters. Like it's a really, really good horror movie. I don't want to give too much away about it, but if it doesn't win movie of the year, I'd be kind of surprised. But me personally, I'd probably see Transformers 1.
Whatchamacallit, Dark Flare, have you seen The Thing? But what year is it?
I think it's
Neko?
Waiting for Good Boy movie to come out.
Good Boy.
Good
1982
boy.
one. You have to specifically watch the 1982 one.
Oh, it's like a horror movie about a dog. That's pretty sick. Man, we'll watch the trailer for that. I kind of want to watch that. That trailer. We'll watch the trailer for it. Seems kind of crazy. Like a demonic dog.
Oh.
That'd be so fucked up, bro. Like a demon just uses a dog because like they know that people like dogs. That's crazy.
That's so sad.
He's so cute too. Oh my god, they make him so cute. And that's what they always do in movies. He was a demon. And it's like the cutest fucking dog. Always by your side. Oh my god.
That would never happen. He would always be your friend.
And then the devil possessed him. Oh my gosh. Or is it a horror movie?
Cute.
No, this is worse. What if it's a horror movie from the perspective of the dog and the owners are possessed? That's so sad.
That's so sad.
If that's what it is, bro, I'm just gonna go to the theater and cry. That's so fucked up.
I'm not watching it. I'm too autistic for this.
I'm already fucking stressed, bro. This is just a trailer.
All the people. They brutally kill all the people in the movie. I'm fine. The dog. Fuck you.
Bro, I'm already fucking stressed and nothing's happened. Bro.
No.
That's so sad.
Dark Flare, I don't like you right now.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh no. My god.
Oh no. My Shayla.
Most emotive actors of this generation, regardless of species. I'd agree.
I guess I'm next. I should never have come here.
Oh my god.
That's so terrifying.
I will never watch that. I'm not ever gonna watch that.
Actual nightmare scenario, bro. That's actually scary. That's so sad. That looks like such a sad movie. I would cry like a bitch, bro. For real.
Yeah, I would cry. Like I would just cry the whole time.
That's crazy. Yeah, that movie looks too stressful for me, Dark Flare.
Speed limiter could be disabled by wedging in a tennis
ball.
But if you want to simulate a fucking stroke, go ahead.
150 miles an hour. A particularly unique injury that would occur here is that because the carts ran on petrol engines, the fume inhalations would regularly make patrons sick, and sometimes the gas caps would fly off the carts as people drove along, splashing out the liquid fuel and hitting drivers.
Holy shit, bro. This was Mario Kart in real life, but it's deadly. You can throw a gas tank at somebody and light them on fire. Like, holy shit.
Further behind in a kind of Mario Kart style attack.
Definitely a tearjerker. Yeah, bro, I'm good.
The super speedboats suffered a very similar issue. A tamer attraction nearby called bumper boats took the idea of hitting cars into each other and then put that on water. The problem was not with the bumper boats ride itself, more that patrons would treat the fastest.
This cannot be real. That's what I'm. This actually real, right? This like dead. Y'all dead serious?
That's kind of cool. They have all this footage, bro.
Yeah.
As bumper boats, smashing the flimsy boats into each other at
The boats look really cool though.
Speed.
Yeah, they're probably drunk driving
Yeah.
and killing each other, but like that looks really sick. Like if I had money, I'd make one.
Too tall would have to dangle their legs over the side, and you can imagine just how regularly this caused lower extremity fractures. The engine fumes also coated the lake water in a kind of oily sheen, burning and irritating guests unlucky enough to.
The oil got into the water and contaminated it to the point that it would burn guests when the waters would touch them. Holy shit, bro. Actual death trap. When it comes out, I'll probably watch. If you don't hear from me, I'll probably lock myself in a room while crying. Dark Flare.
I would just cry the whole time too.
Dark Flare willing to sacrifice himself for me for content. Just let me know how it goes, Dark Flare.
Fall into the water after a high speed.
After you go to therapy, let me know how it turns out.
Collision. Petrol-induced delirium was the reward for anyone who managed to stay.
So you just sit. If you don't die on the boat, you get high from the fumes of the gas hitting you in the face.
That's so fucking crazy, bro. He might as well has freaking like thrown napalm into the water and lit on fire. That's crazy. Get your skin burned off because you fall off the boat. That's crazy.
And finally, another noteworthy attraction for Motor World was one of the park's most popular attractions called Battle Action Tanks, featuring little mobile tanks that fired tennis balls from a cannon.
It really does look cool. That's the saddest part of it all. Like everything looks cool, but it's like you will die.
It's literally giving what Frank said. Like, how Frank's like, suicide's badass.
Nice, yeah.
That's literally what it's giving.
Like, look how cute those thingies are.
Disable movement.
They look badass too. Look at him. You probably feel so cool driving that tank, bro.
Static cannons placed on the arena's perimeter also allowed guests standing outside to fire in. This particular attraction was one of the staff's least favorite to guard because of the high likelihood of getting pelted with tennis balls that would fire at over 90 miles an hour.
Holy shit. Yeah, they always take it too far. They're like, yeah, we're gonna have a tennis ball launch, and you're like, oh, that could be fine. But freaking 90 miles an hour. Holy shit, bro.
Yep.
Never mind.
Never mind.
I think he was saying he would do it.
Perform maintenance in the area. But finally, the most loved and most infamous section of rides were gathered into an area known as Waterworld. Undoubtedly the most dangerous, these were the rides that would ultimately lead to the tragic downfall of Action Park. Probably the single most...
Yeah, there was like this thing that like I wanted to do, bro, when I was a little kid. Yeah. That, like, they had like this like airsoft event where they had like a tank and stuff. And like helicopters and stuff, and they would like go play like a airsoft game, like a big airsoft game. I was like, wow, that's so cool. They have a machine gun on the car that shoots airsoft BBs or whatever. But now that I remember, bro, I tried looking it up like a couple years ago to be like, oh, can I still go now that I have money? And like they canceled the event. Somebody probably got yeeted like this.
Yeah.
Tragic.
They probably took it too far.
Downfall. This place needed to be shut down.
Because like the thing is right, like if I'm on this lift, I can trust myself not to piss on other people, but there are people that are pissing on other people, and like
it's the monkeys you gotta worry about.
It's and like there could be a monkey dude like driving the tank and he runs you over.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Look how unstable that platform looks. It looks like it's leaning over about to fall. There's like 80 people up here.
I want to see someone come out of
I feel
it.
so much better about the Goob Lagoon right now.
Dude, the way they set this shit up, it's almost like him and like a bunch of friends go to Home Depot and they just put shit together because like the PVC pipes on the freaking ride that they were talking about.
Yeah.
I don't.
Like this is probably why they created like OSHA and stuff to like make sure everything's up to spec because like holy shit.
I don't know if y'all feel the same way. I feel so much better about the Goob Lagoon right now. Oh my goodness. Y'all can't say nothing about the Goob Lagoon no more.
Of all these rides was the Cannonball Loop, a fully enclosed water slide with a unique, completely vertical loop at the end. You tend not to see these at water parks for the perhaps unsurprising reason that shooting people out of a vertical loop is not necessarily conducive to their survival. The ride itself was built kind of by the eyeball, using some nearby car factory workers who had recently been...
What the hell?
It wasn't built to spec, they just eyeballed it. And they hired car part factory workers.
Made redundant as labor. When the first test studies went down, it was reported that one...
So they just picked up some random dudes that worked in a car factory, said, hey, y'all got some extra parts in here? Come slap them together for us real quick at the water park. We'll give you $50.
That's crazy. They literally went to Home Depot, bro.
What about putting in water balloon launchers so you could hit the creeps and graffiti people and such? That would be a good idea, Mom. No joke. Yeah, like a water balloon launcher gun. That would actually go hard. No joke. That's a good idea right there. That's a great idea.
Its head. To convince real humans to go down, the park offered employees $100, and eventually Eugene's son Andy was the first person to do so, but in full hockey protective gear. This ride suffered from an inevitable problem of physics. If a human body was either too light or too heavy, they often wouldn't have the right momentum to safely clear the loop and would get stuck at the top, crashing down on either side. Nosebleeds and facial and back injuries were extremely common, so much so that the ride was only open for a single month before the state's advisory board forced it shut, considering it too dangerous. Some early riders were even coming back with lacerations to their bodies, and when the...
That's crazy. They would have kept it open, but the state got involved.
Ride was closed to determine what caused this. Teeth that had been knocked out of previous riders' mouths were now lodged in...
Holy shit. So people were getting cuts on their back, and they were getting teeth in their... like stabbed into their flesh from going down the slide because other people would bop themselves on the slide and lose teeth.
In the foam-lined interior walls.
That's so disgusting.
Slicing open the next riders as they pass.
Oh my goodness!
Holy shit, bro.
People's teeth were getting knocked out from the slide and wedged in the wall. Then the next person that came through would get cut by the person's tooth. You know how many diseases was going around?
Seriously.
Yeah, because this was during the whole free love movement. Somebody probably got AIDS.
Did they make a movie off of this? This is unbelievable.
Definitely got AIDS.
But the Cannonball Loop was by far from the only crazy installation.
Like guaranteed somebody got AIDS.
Was a steel arch suspended from a cable over a spring-fed natural pool. Patrons waited in long lines for the chance to swing out and jump off into the water below. Because this spring was fed by mountain water, the temperature rarely exceeded 50 degrees, a fact most only came to appreciate as their bodies immediately went into hypothermic shock upon entering the water.
Yeah, that means it was super cold, bro. That's like an ice bath, essentially, is what's going on. Like, you'd over here swinging into the pool, and the pool would be freezing cold, bro.
Where they would need immediate rescue after being unable to pull themselves back out. Another danger was if you held on for too long, you risked crashing into the concrete platform at the far side of the pool, something that broke many ankles and toes, but that's just a skill issue really. In fact, unsuspected danger is a prevalent theme of Waterworld.
Yo, I'm too easy with another 25 gifted again. Yo, damn. W, I'm too easy with another...
How were people still going here? Because if I would go to the water park, right, and then I see somebody like lose their ankles from like going off a swing, bro, I'd just go home.
It's because, to be fair, dude, like, it's kind of like us where I could see them being like, for example, right? Remember that lady that died in Arlington?
Mm-hmm.
And like, no offense, like the rest in peace, and like her kids were very upset, right? But they were like upset, and they were saying like, oh, it should have been up to the park to tell her not to get on the ride or whatever. But it's like, bro, if you're really out here like 300 pounds, bro, plus, and you're like getting on a roller coaster that like there's a fucking mechanism that straps over you and it's supposed to hold you in, like, at that point you're kind of blaming the person. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but that wasn't the case here. Like, it wasn't like a big back, like breaking the machine because they weigh so much. It was just them going on the swing, and because they were like either too skinny or they jumped off too late, like he was saying, skill issue, they would literally snap their ankles.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, I feel like a lot of people probably chucked it up to the person. Like, it's kind of like when you go to a park, right? And like, I don't know if like when you were a kid, like you would use the playground inappropriately. Like, for example, what are those thingies? The monkey bars. Like, you know how you're supposed to swing from one to another, right? Like, I remember I would try to skip them. I would climb on top, and then I would like crawl on top of the monkey bars. And I remember there would be kids that they would like try to do what I did, and then they would like fall off and they would get hurt. And I never was like, oh, you know, I'm not going to do that anymore. I was just kind of like, oh, that kid sucks. Like, he wasn't able to do what I could do.
Kind of based, but at the same time, I don't know.
25 gifted again.
And you have to remember too, bro, like, a lot of these people might have not heard about it, and they're under the illusion of like, oh, we're in a, like, I'm being protected somehow. Let's put it like that. Like, the park has set safeties up for me, Like, I would assume that's
true,
what they think.
Because you'd kind of go in there being like, I'm safe.
Scoot, patrons would skim across a shallow pool of water.
Look at the sharp edges of this. What is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, why is it sharp?
In places, using a plastic sled in the same manner as skipping a stone over a lake. However, if you lean too far forward or back, the edge of the sled would bite into the water, catapulting the rider's head directly forward into the shallow puddle, resulting in serious injuries. Even if you avoided this, often the attendant would have already let the next rider down, slamming straight into the back of you. The collection of raft-based artificial...
Hang on 1 second, I think someone's calling me. Okay, there we go. Cancelled it.
whitewater rides were also notoriously dangerous.
Lord have
Rapids was
mercy.
built to look like a natural river, complete with jagged rocks and
Drip
sharp
with the TNW,
that
Drip.
fractured
Thank you,
femurs,
Drip.
collarbones, and dislocated knees and
Appreciate
shoulders.
you, Drip,
One
with
of
the
those
TN. Thank you,
featured
Drip.
a toilet bowl which flushed riders down into a dark tunnel. A tunnel lined with foam padding that would often tear away from the walls, narrowing the hole and causing human riders to clog the toilet. Attendants would then have to quickly turn off the water supply to stop those congested patrons from drowning. Surf Hill was another infamous attraction. Patrons would slide down a wet sloped surface on foam mats at high speed, landing in a very shallow puddle. The barriers between lanes were minimal and people frequently...
It looks so easy to like shave your knees off.
Collided with each other on the way down.
This sort of reminds me of Frank and Charlie.
Yeah, when they went down the slide, because like that right there would shave like your shins off. You jump in the water.
With a singular water bottle of water.
Yeah.
Like if you're one of the people that got to go do all this.
Don't worry, Frank. I
stuff
put
and
water
not get
down
injured,
for you.
can
That was
imagine how
crazy.
fun?
Let me see if I can find the clip.
Put the clip. Put the clip so the viewers know.
Let me see. That way you guys can see it. You can get the full experience. Frank water slide. Ooh, there's a new trailer for the It show. That looks sick. Frank water slide. Yeah.
I forgot the context of they were skipping lines with that.
Yeah, they were skipping lines like in the episode. Check out It's Always Sunny. It's such a good show. It's so stupid like that. It's funny. But they were pretending that they had AIDS. That way they could like skip the line at the water park. Went down.
Oh my god.
That's what would happen right there. Look how fucking dry it is.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a movie about it back in 2018 called Action Point. Okay, bet. Appreciate you, Egghead. Yo, Guaman with the 5. Thank you.
The 7th lane was known as the...
Yeah, I'm gonna go check on my laundry real quick. I think it might be done. I forgot to put a timer on. Yeah, it did go off. I think mom might be coming soon. I got like an alert. Cause I have a, you know how we have like the cameras or whatever. I got an alert that's in the garage.
the backbreaker due to a special bump midway intended to allow jumps and splashdowns into a larger puddle. It also had a reputation for causing serious injury, but both employees and spectators much loved this ride for one very particular quirk. You see, Surf Hill was especially good at separating women from their bikini tops. Women would stand up at the end of the disorientated from hitting the plastic ridges at high speeds, wouldn't realize that they had emerged significant.
That's so fucked up. So they purposely put a bump there to like forcefully strip women naked. That's so fucked.
Less covered than they began the ride. A nearby
I think overall they said it would make it come off.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe this. This is absolute.
No, I thought I had it bad because I went on one of these water slides, like, you know, those speed slides, Fo0py. There was one where you would race like your buddy in it. Yeah. And like they had this thing like at the end that like it would slow you down. And like, bro, I literally lost my anal virginity on that ride. Cause like literally you would like stop so suddenly after going so fast that like the swimsuit would just go up your ass, bro, and it hurts so bad.
This might be the worst. This is the worst thing I've ever seen.
However, a single ride stood out from all the others. A ride so deadly it quickly
became grave
pool as the grave pool. The tidal wave pool opened.
Did you say gravy?
No, grave.
The grave pool.
Oh, okay.
The backbreaker. Death awaits.
The start of Action Park's 1981 season. The pool was 100 feet wide and 250 feet long and could hold 500 to 1,000 people at once. This was a seriously large and deep wave pool. The waves were generated by underwater machines for 20 minutes at a time with 10-minute breaks and could reach a whopping 1 meter high. The comparative calm of the water in break periods contrasted with the severity of those waves in a relatively deep pool that got deeper towards the machine end, meant that patrons would often get sucked much deeper into the pool than they intended.
Oh my goodness.
Realized their mistake when they were in over their depth with nowhere to stand up. Because of the unrestricted entry, the water would often be covered in a dense packed layer of floating rings, which would keep people trapped underwater if they got swept down. The dangerous conditions would often cause people to crowd at the relatively few ladders to escape. 12 lifeguards were on duty permanently, and on high traffic weekends, as many as 30.
Y'all over here this happy, you ain't doing nothing.
Low key, bro, I feel kind of safe, bro. I feel like they could save me.
I don't know.
Ain't saving nobody in that pool.
Look at all the retards that freaking.
That's true. They were probably drinking too. Now that I think about it, never mind. You'd be cooked.
Like, think of all the like we were talking about last time. Think of all the fast food places / coffee places where like the kids are like, not even kids, but you know, like people, the younger people
low key,
are
little
just,
Timmy
like,
right here,
what
bro.
The fuck's going on?
Little Timmy right here, he ain't saving shit, bro.
Yeah.
From drowning.
Maybe the older ones, yeah.
The older guys, yeah.
Zero,
but like I don't know, but even then they're probably drinking.
Per year.
Now that I think about it.
When a consultant lifeguard arrived to make recommendations to improve safety, he was so overwhelmed by the severity of the conditions, he simply disappeared and never returned.
Oh my goodness!
Holy shit!
Out of the hundreds of near drownings, on 3 separate occasions, the wave pool would prove to be fatal. In July of 1982, a 15-year-old boy named George Lopez would drown. 2 years later, 20-year-old Donald DePass, and finally in July 1983, 1987,
R.I.P. George.
18-year-old Gregory Grandchamps. These were not the only deaths at Action Park. The first reported death was in 1980 when 19-year-old George Larson Jr. was riding the Alpine slide after hours. His cart jumped the tracks and when ejected, George's head struck a rock. He died from his injuries 8 days later in hospital. Then on the 1st of August 1982, only 2 days after the drowning of George Lopez, 27-year-old Jeffrey Nathan was riding in an attraction we actually haven't covered yet called the Kayak Experience, which despite sounding and being relatively tame...
Dude, those are the shittiest looking kayaks I've ever seen. I was about to say. There's like nothing keeping you in that kayak. Like if you just turn slightly to the wrong angle, you'd probably flip.
Called the Kayak Experience, which despite sounding and being lurking under the water, the kayak of the other experience, which despite sounding and being relatively tame compared to some of the other attractions, featured a hidden deadly secret lurking under the water. The Kayak Experience was an artificial whitewater kayak run powered by underwater fans that agitated the water to provide the current. Frequently, kayaks would tip over or get lodged among the concrete rocks, meaning patrons would have to step out of the kayak in order to right it again. When Jeffrey stepped out, his foot touched a grill covering one of those electrified fans. A 19 ampere current passed into his body and caused him to go into cardiac arrest. He later died in a
Holy shit.
nearby hospital. And finally, sometime during 1984, a man died after suffering cardiac arrest, allegedly caused by the shock of cold water in the pool beneath the...
Bro, I thought they were gonna say that like he got sucked into like the vortex of the fan and like drowned or something.
Same.
Cause like you remember when I told you the first time I went kayaking, there was like a water treatment thing or something like that, like near the end of like the lake, and it would like pull you in or whatever.
Yeah.
And like how we actually like for some reason we like kayaked over to it, and like I started getting sucked in, but like I like literally was like able to like paddle away from it. That was scuff.
Tarzan's.
That was the closest I've come to like fucking getting cooked.
The water that day was believed to be around 50 degrees. So at this point, let's go a little deeper into how and why Action Park was so dangerous.
Oh, we know why.
And how it managed to continue running for so long. Firstly, many of the staff attendants were teenagers and poorly...
Cook.
There you go, boom.
Cook. That's why there were so many deaths. Cook.
If at all trained. Many were under the influence of alcohol while working and...
Bro, literally what I said.
Literally
they were all
what
drunk.
you said.
Training was never taken particularly seriously. The former security director, Jim Desai, got the job at age 21. They cared little for enforcing the rules, and considering the attitude of at least quite a few of the patrons...
Can we talk about how many people went to this place, by the way?
That's not entirely surprising. Sometimes physical altercations occurred between visitors or each other and staff. There was often physical disparity in favor of the patrons, and the teenage attendants didn't feel they had the power to discipline adult guests and would struggle to enforce the rules. This was definitely exacerbated.
They got stuck in the tunnel and they just got ran over. They didn't get pushed. That was crazy.
By the
Holy fuck, they had a skydiving thing without a tube.
Would struggle to enforce the rules. This was
Bro.
That's crazy.
There's no way that's safe.
Definitely exacerbated by the
They got a skydive! This place had everything!
They really did. It really was fucking huge. Like, you were right. It's literally as big as Disneyland.
If they would have been safe, bro, it could have been so cool.
Yeah.
Like, this would have been the place to go.
Yeah.
50 degrees isn't that cold. It's 50 degrees.
But the guy had to be demonic, and like he wanted to get like a body count.
Out right now. I fear you know absolutely nothing about temperature or water.
Yeah, somebody in chat was like, "Oh, 10 degrees isn't that bad." Oh.
Prevalence of alcohol on site. Beer was...
You go jump into a 50-degree pool and tell me if it's warm, buddy.
Yeah, bro, that'd be freezing cold. Like, you know that thing when you take a cold shower, right? That like it pushes the air out of you, and you're like, and you're like struggling to get air. It'd be worse than that. It would be worse than that. Cause like that, at least you get little sprinkles on it. But like this, you're jumping into a pool of water. that's full of that. That could like send your body into shock.
Everywhere, and the drinking age rules were enforced in a particularly lax
Because I
manner
promise you, it's gonna be cold.
short distance between many of these kiosks and the rides involving operating motor vehicles with no safety equipment in a bathing suit really set people up for a rough time. It's fair to say that because Action Park was closer and slightly cheaper than the neighbouring Six Flags Great Adventure Park, many of the patrons were from lower income communities who had less opportunity to learn how to swim.
That's why so many people came, because it was cheaper.
And the fact that the park was advertised heavily to the Spanish and Polish communities nearby, even though that there were no translated instructions, did set the park up for some trouble. There was a fundamental clash between how people viewed action.
There was Polish people too, bro. There was there was a bunch of cuties there too, rip.
Park and what it intended itself to be.
Getting clapped.
See, Gene's philosophy was that Action Park existed in a similar way a beach does. If someone swims out at a beach and drowns, it's a tragic accident, but there is more of a perceived onus on the swimmer for going out and making bad decisions.
That's what I say at Goob Lagoon a lot.
I'll be right back. You don't have to pause it.
I want to hear what he said about Goob Lagoon.
That's what I say at
going out. It's a tragic accident, but there is more of a perceived onus on the swimmer for going out and making bad decisions.
Oh, low-key.
That's what I say at Goob Lagoon a lot.
That's kind of what Fo0py was saying earlier too, guys. That it could be the guy or the individual, let's put it like that, that's like putting themselves in danger. More so than the place being like that dangerous. I could see that. Even though this place was super dangerous.
That's what I say at Goob Lagoon a lot.
And getting beyond their depth. Dying on a roller coaster, however, does feel somewhat different. You're kind of strapped and there's no skill involved in staying alive on a roller coaster. But it's been suggested that many of the patrons took that roller coaster attitude to Action Park and held it.
Okay, it makes more sense why people want.
Every time a batch of them comes in and spams it, they all get packed up. I see it and y'all don't. It's hilarious. Every of the cursed number spammer that gets eliminated from this chat, and every chat is a beautiful thing.
Safety in the face of prevalent dangers, because they never expected to need a level of control over the danger to stay safe. People just didn't realize that the wave pool was a genuine threat to life if used incorrectly, and the lifeguards regularly had to rescue people who jumped into the deep end without actually being able to
don't make it 10-minute timeout. Ban them like perma.
Perma. Who got perma banned?
No, it's got to be a perma.
Somebody who's putting cursed numbers. I don't know what he means by that, but like there was somebody spamming cursed numbers. I think what it is, because like there's like
maybe 666.
No, I don't think it's 666 because there's like a specific number that Rongo was telling me about. Because like I didn't believe what it was. I can't remember what number it is. But it's like Nazi. It's like a Nazi thing, like a Nazi saying.
Oh.
If you get what I'm saying. It's like Nazi code that they use nowadays to like hide. Because like ultimately these people are cowards. Let's put it like that. And a lot of people have been posting it like in people's chats. I need to find out what number it is. That way I can like add it to the things that people can't comment.
And again,
that's better.
How the theme park ran for so many years with such a poor safety record, there are actually multiple interesting contributing factors. Because many of the rides were pioneering at the time, often built
not that I think I'm gonna get people like that, but like people try to be edgy sometimes.
Wild imagination as opposed to stringent.
Yeah, I mean there's always losers that'll pop up.
By the way, real quick, y'all feel better about the Goob Lagoon now?
Yeah, the Goob Lagoon seems safe.
The fact that so many people are still saying no was unreal. Goob Lagoon's safety isn't even comparable to this.
Yeah, what the hell? I'd feel safe at Goob Lagoon.
In case you're being dramatic. Yo, idiot named Leah. I'll perma you too. What you talking about?
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Control Action Park's rides, especially in the
Oh,
early days.
the water
if a
was
person
brown
survived
there.
a test run, nothing.
They
Action
probably
Park's
did poop on them.
rides, especially in the early days. If a person survived a test run and nothing visually was falling apart,
Wasn't calling
that
you
was
an idiot, by the
considered
way.
adequately safe.
The
It's
actual
probably not a
username is
huge leap
idiot
to
named
also
Leah.
say that a special relationship existed between Action Park and the state, as the park was only ever fined once in its operating history. In fact, there's a humorous anecdote that when the local government complained about the high demand for ambulances generated by Action Park, Gene simply bought the local hospital a new fleet of vehicles. Accident and injury reporting was often not done correctly or at all, and in cases where a claimant sought liability for injury, the park's legal attack dog attorney would viciously fight tooth and nail.
It's like I'm almost completely reliving this. This is unreal.
In fact, it became difficult for victims to hire legal representation from the local lawyers purely because they all knew just how hard Action Park would fight every single claim through the trial. This is quite unusual for a business, but this is where we get to the downfall of Action Park.
It's cause, bro, they probably made a shit ton of money. Cause like, look at how many people are in these clips.
True.
And like the production costs had to be cheap because like they were using PVC pipes, fucking spit,
100% profit.
sticky tack. They probably used Elmer glue. You know what I mean? Like,
Park wasn't forced closed.
they're probably balling.
Bankrupt. GAR.
I don't know if you caught that, but they said that the dude literally bought like a hospital. Like he bought like 4 hospitals that were nearby because they were complaining how many guests they were getting from this park or whatever, that he bought the hospitals and he would have ambulances on deck like at the park.
Simply couldn't contend with paying for everyone who got injured there. As
That's
one
crazy.
litigant alleged in the early 1990s, there were over 2,400 active or past litigants who were seeking compensation against GAR. It turned out that the reason Action Park fought so hard to avoid paying was simply because they had no insurance.
They had no insurance.
Expensive to insure for rides that have a tendency to maim and kill. So Gene came up with a pretty ingenious solution. He just set up his own fake insurance company called London and World and insured Action Park phenomenal costs. He then did something really crafty and underwrote his fake insurance company with an actual real firm called Dover Insurance, saying to anyone who asked that they would cover any gaps in his own coverage. Dover and nobody else realized that this meant they'd be covering literally any payouts. It was a clever workaround that avoided Gene needing to pay any premiums while still technically operating with some coverage. Not surprisingly, the government were not happy to find this out, but Gene did make the argument. He paid out of his own pocket whenever someone got injured, and by February 1996, the constant legal attacks culminated with the creditors who had taken on their $14 million debt.
Yeah, bro, this dude was demonic. He was like collecting souls. Like he was definitely collecting souls or like doing some kind of like demonic ritual.
Pocket whenever someone got injured. And
holy shit, look at that, a bungee jumping thing in the middle of the park.
Attacks culminated with the creditors who had taken on their $14 million debt petitioning the company to force it into bankruptcy.
Makes it look like you have like a giant ding ding too. That's crazy.
Debt petitioning the company to force it into bankruptcy. And a year later in 1997, they announced the cessation of all operations. What followed was, in short, a changing of hands between multiple owners, modifications, closures, to produce a much tamer version of the original Action Park. Many of the ride's most dangerous attractions were either removed completely, buried, or made significantly tamer. The Action Park that ran for 2 decades was no more. A huge reason why Action Park continued for so long was simply because it was loved by a great many people. In fact, the park often made the argument that although a lot of people were injured and, well, killed sometimes, they did serve millions and millions of customers every year who had a great experience.
Yeah, people are dying, but it's pretty badass.
But people love it here.
I cannot believe how similar this is.
That's crazy.
Gene's fundamental ethos was to put people in control of their action, and this unique experiment created great memories for a lot of people. The bumps and injuries were often considered a source of pride and proof that you had survived Action Park. But thanks to woke, children these days pretty much will never get the chance to experience the sheer joy of entering cardiac arrest halfway down an artificial water chute composed entirely of rebar concrete and exposed wiring. And I think that's a great shame. Action Park is a unique relic of a long-gone pre-health and safety era of history that could never realistically be.
Yeah, bro. You know what it's like. You haven't even been down the rebar railway. Such a sissy boy.
Yeah.
Replicated.
Yeah, need to get some hair on your chest.
Wait, what did he say? Wait, repeat that again.
Action Park is a unique relic of a long-gone pre-health and safety era of history that could never realistically be replicated today.
Thank you.
Oh shit. CaseOh's about to lock in. CaseOh's about to lock in and open it up.
Somebody just said it came back.
There's no way.
Why is he laughing again?
Yo, when I looked at that overhead map of this place, bro, the Goob Lagoon is like nothing. Bro, how do you got this much money? Look at this.
Low key.
How do you got this much money to do this? How?
Yeah, that's literally insane. It's like Disneyland, but like you can die. They literally have like different parks, bro. Like, you know how they have California Adventure? They have like Motor World, the Alpine Center, and I can't remember what it's called, but the water park area. That's crazy.
Dude, the size of it. You know what we got at the Goob Lagoon? This us right here. This all we got. It reopened? Wait, is this place still open, but it's different?
There's no way.
There's no way.
Would you go to the safe one? Would you go to the Winnie Hut Jr. one?
Hell no, fuck them. He was a piece of shit. He bought the hospital and all that shit.
That's actually hilarious.
I don't know, dude.
I
wouldn't go. That's crazy.
Bro said it could.
There's no way. I'm gonna look it up. It's called Action Park, right?
New Jersey.
Remake.
$4 years ago.
Nah, they haven't remade it. Let's watch the
commercial.
Liars! Watch the commercial real quick.
Baby, let me take you where the action's hot. Action, action, fun. We can ride the excitement and feel the park ride. Action, action, fun. The action never stops.
What the hell? They had off-road go-karts.
Action Park. The action never stops at Action Park.
Looking for a great place for the family this summer? Well, Action Park has 75 of the wildest, wettest family rides in the world just minutes away.
The action never stops at Action Park.
Vernon, New Jersey. That's crazy. What the hell is
just
that?
funk to land.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Let's go.
That's pretty much it. I think this is a good spot to end it. GG's to anyone who went to Action Park. W everybody who showed up. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to check out Fo0py. I'll probably put her channel like in my description once I like this uploads as like a VOD or whatever. I'll put this CaseOh video in the description too. If I can figure it out. Thank you guys for liking the live. W everybody subscribe to become a chomper today. We don't just do reaction content, we play games too. You can go back and see like older content. If you guys can't catch me live, I always upload it. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye bye.